Hey guys, hello friends. Just gonna check in and show you some of the cool new stuff I have gotten in the last couple of weeks here. I've been doing mostly shorts online, so it'd be fun to kind of talk this one out and show you some of the stuff that I've gotten from eBay and then my local comic shop. And one of these I'm gonna just unpack here because I just got it. And I have the house to myself for 5 whole minutes, so I can do this uninterrupted. I got in the mail from eBay a Brave and the Bold number 57 first appearance of Metamorpho, the Elemental Man reprint. It's a foil. Not big on foil, but it was the right price, and it was something I missed on pre-orders. I'm not sure when this one came out. Probably within the last year with the Superman movie. This one's in pretty nice shape. Not bad, and it's not the kind of book I will probably go out and spend a ton of money on, because I'm assuming the original is, $1,000 or more, $2,000, $3,000 probably for the original. And if I'm going to go out and spend that much on a book, it's probably going to be, a low grade Avengers one if I can get one for $3,000 or something like that. I probably would not go to something like that with a big dollar book like that. But it's fun to have those. That's where I lean on my reprints, to get those things and plug them in as holes in my collection. I'm unpacking this one like I don't have others to unpack right in front of me that I can show you. I got from eBay, from another seller, a bunch of Brave and the Bold. I showcased some from a local comic shop the other day, and now I'm on a Brave and the Bold kick. So I got a set that I just got in the mail, I'm doing now. And then I've got these here. Can't decide what to do first. So we're starting at like 196. I'm probably going backwards. Batman and Ragman. Brave and the Bold. Batman and Adam Strange. These all look like Jim Aparo covers. I've got two of the same book here. Batman and Rose and Thorn. Kind of like maybe an offshoot Poison Ivy character. Batman and Green Arrow. Batman with Plastic Man and Metamorpho. Like the same character. Oh no. Plastic Man versus Metamorpho. This is one I thought was really cool. Batman and Swamp Thing. I don't know how often those characters kind of get thrown together. Not very often. I think the last time I saw Swamp Thing, it was in Justice League Dark, and he was kind of thrown in with Wonder Woman and Zatanna and a few other characters. So to me, that's kind of like one of those. It's hard to fit him into the mainstream. He's definitely a niche character, a horror character. Another Batman Green Lantern. 146, The Unknown Soldier, which is really cool because, Unknown Soldier is one of those books that you always find, kicking around dollar books or flea markets, or, someone's got them from way back, and you just probably ready for a reboot, man. Like, DC, if they still have, Unknown Soldier out there, I mean, you could probably put out an Unknown Soldier book right now and everybody would jump on number one. And a Batman Green Arrow. So that's, I got 10. 1, 2. Ended up getting 10 of those for about $20, which I think $2 a book is pretty nice. And I'm gonna probably put those in my lights and match that up with the ones that I bought earlier, which I have over here. And these are the ones I showcased in a short the other day that everybody seemed to really like. Especially that one. Batman and Aquaman. Batman literally puts on the goggles over top of his costume. you know, will be recognized underwater. Batman, Supergirl, Teen Titans, a Ra's al Ghul story, and Batman Huntress. So that Brave and the Bold series is like completely new to me. I did collect the newer series from the last couple years, and I believe that one is done now. Let me see if I have a lot that I need to organize. If I can see if I can find that series. This one here. And I'm still reading this one. I think it went up to 30 issues. I gotta double check. I really liked it. There's a ton of stories in it. They're huge. They're almost like miniature graphic novels. I think they ran $6, $7 or $8 each. And it ran to 20. It looks like. If it ran past that, I'm sorry, I have to look it up. If it ran past 20, I got some back issues I gotta find then, and it was $8 price tag on each one of those. They had some really cool Joker stories. A lot of alternative kind of artists in there. That's kind of a gem. Kind of a gem series. So this is my other Brave and the Bold lot that I go off of eBay. Plenty of tape. Free tape. Dog, want cardboard? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, this one. This one. Get this one. Okay, bye. See you later. I'll keep her busy for a little while. All right, let's see what I got. Oh, more tape. I appreciate good packaging, but tape sometimes. Ooh, these are a little rougher shape than I was hoping, but you know the prices were really good on them. So let's dig these out together. Let's take a look. Let's dig them out together. Because that bag itself, it's pretty filthy. I don't know how well you can see that. Let's see what the book itself is like. All right, so, you know. Oh, there's two books here. I thought it was like a double-sized issue. Okay. It was two in the same bag. I got Brave and the Bold 166, Black Canary. And Batman and Nemesis, number 170. All right, so the binding is off. You can see where that's kind of coming up over here, and that's okay. You know, I can press them down a little bit. It's called Reader Grade Comics. It's not called Mint Comics. It's not called anything else. This is what I love. And even if, I think I paid for both these bundles, I paid like $20, $22 with shipping or something like that. That's $2.75, $3 a book. And if you can pay $4 or $5, $6 for some of the stuff that's coming out, or buy an extra cover because it's an alternate or something like that, you're spending $10 on a book. You can spend $2 to $3 on these, 'cause these are just so full and rich of story. You don't see that anymore. That Black Canary and Batman. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these Brave and the Bold books were like Elseworlds kind of thing, you know, series. I don't know if all these really kind of counted into their timeline. And now I know there was supposed to be like pre-crisis and post-crisis stories, and they kind of did away with some stuff, but classics. All right, so more tape. It's very thorough. Very thorough. So I'm trying to use my lights on like all my favorite books, you know, especially if I feel like they make a big difference in how that book looks. But depends on the grade of the book. There's 3 books in this one. So Batman and Black Lightning. Batman and Hawkman. Batman and Man-Bat. Sweet. Do like Man-Bat. I don't know if you can see back here, I have Detective 400 there, the first appearance of Man-Bat up in my little frame. I like Man-Bat. If any of you have played Batman Arkham Knight, you know which scene I'm talking about, where Man-Bat gets to scare you. And almost damn near every time I play that game, I forget. And there's Man-Bat, and I jump like a foot. So Batman and Mr. Miracle. Mr. Miracle is a character that's kind of coming on soon here, I think. Another Batman and Plastic Man. Looks like a Christmas kind of special. We got Santa Claus in the background. Batman and Dr. Fate. Oh, wait do you see this next one? I love it. Batman and Supergirl. Supergirl's super hot. Number 160. I think I've got quite the run put together here. I'm surprised I didn't get doubles on a lot of these. This is just how fast I bought them. And another Adam Strange. Adam Strange must have been a character that was around a lot at that time. I'm not really that familiar with them, so it makes me wonder where those characters go. Why did they adapt them to? Why aren't they being used today? It's like they're precious IPs out there not making any money. All right. And I think this is my final stack that I bought in the last few days. There's another stack floating around. This is from Mikey's Comics in Fort Myers, Florida. Mikey sells a lot of vintage stuff, and this was just today. I just got back a couple hours ago, and this is probably my favorite grabs of the day. What do you see what I've got going on here? Detective Comics 608. I think that's the first Anarchy. That was one that was missing from my run. I didn't have that one. I had the issues kind of surrounding. I didn't have that one. I'm pretty sure it's the first book. Let me see if I can get these in somewhat the right order to show you in. So I'm just kind of makes a little bit more sense. All right. Batman number, where's the number? Issue 307. It's hidden by a sticker. Batman 307. Not sure who that character is that he's fighting there. All right, Venom Lethal Protector number 1. $20. This is not the only one I've gotten from Mikey's in the last week. He had like 5 of these out for like $20 each. I bought one, and you know, like a good comic book friend, I only bought one. I had one a while back. I think a year ago I sold it, and he had like 4 or 5 of them sitting there for $20 each. He's like, yeah, I just bought a whole collection. And I'm like, I'm just going to take one because I can't, you know, somebody else that has been looking for it or doesn't want to spend that kind of money, you know, leave that deal for somebody else. And so I come back, and I think that was 2 weeks ago. They're all still sitting there. I said, I'm buying another one. So I bought one. I bought one like 2 weeks ago for $20, and then I bought another one for $20. So I got two of these happy puppies right here, and I'm just going to hang on to them for a little while. And or maybe I'll throw one up on eBay. I don't know, but I think I'll hang on to them for a little while because I think I sold the last one too fast. I got a hold of one in a collection that I bought, and I was really new to eBay, and I threw it up on auction, and it sold for like $5.50. And I'm like, I think I just got hosed. That's at least a $30 book, and so I'm not going to make that mistake again. I don't think I think you needed to. I think I put it on a short auction. I was really new. I think I put it on like a 4-day auction or something like that, and it just didn't have time to gather steam. And someone unloaded, or I put the auction up at like a strange time, like 8:15 in the morning or something. Everybody goes to work, and somebody stole it for a dime. And Mikey's place, what he does do is if he has not the really the $20 book, but the $20 books he does. If you buy 5 $20 books, like I did here, okay, you get one for free. And he does that with different price points. And I've been there probably 6 times in the last couple of months, and I'm walking out with like what I feel like is an awesome little fortune of books. And great place. He's always refreshing his stock too. So I picked up some Batmans. I picked up some early Batmans, some kind of like I don't know what age that'd be considered. I think that would be considered Bronze Age. And then a few moderns thrown in there. And then I went back to I think it was the 80s. Went back to the 80s. I got Batman and the Outsiders #1. And I picked up a bunch more of that run. 5, 9, 13, #2. All right, so I got 1 and 2. 21, 18. This is the one that I basically went, this one right here. Check that out. So there's Metamorpho in there. It's like an Egyptian hieroglyph. And that cover sold me. I said, you know what? I'm just going to take the whole lot at the $5 because for every $5 book you get at his place, you get another $5 book for free. So I'm just like, give them all to me. So I thought these were awesome, and I've never read them, so I get to dig into them. And then somewhere in around issue 25 to 30 of this series, Alan Davis takes over on the art. How can you go wrong with like Alan Davis Batman? He did a run on Detective Comics way back when, too, and those are all awesome with the Catwoman in the old purple costume with the cape and just wicked. So those are awesome fun. That's the kind of stuff that I'll probably put in my collection and keep there. And then I got it's an odd issue of Supergirl from 2009 I didn't have. And this is my big book of the day. Batman 244. I didn't have this book, and I have it on multiple watch lists. And I think I have a bid in on it right now on eBay, and I know I'm not going to get it. And he had it at the store. I've looked at it like the last 2 months. Every time I'm over there, I see that book, and it still has not gone. And so I said today, that's it. This book needs a home. I'm bringing it back. I love it to pieces. Ra's al Ghul, Batman. It's fantastic. I mean, the first Dark Knight movie, the Arkham Asylum games, especially, Arkham City. And then you get to, in Arkham Knight, you get that Ra's al Ghul finale with him in that third game. Those games are just fantastic. They really capture that League of Shadows fun. And when you go back and read these books, you can't help but want to go play the games and then watch the dang movies again. So this is one that's been around for a while that it's just escaped me. I never wanted to pay that much for one book. And, just so happy I got that one. I can slip that into the box, slip it into my collection, and never have to stress. Next time I see it, I can just say, ooh, that is either nicer than mine or not as nice as mine for the money. And it's mine. Makes me happy. What else do I have? I got a bunch of dollar books and a bunch of Action Comics. Yeah, I can show you my JLAs. I picked up some fun JLAs. These were $1, and I have popped them in. I think I might have had some of these in another video. Some JLA. They've got Guy Gardner versus Superman. Gee. Some World of Metropolis. Just a neat foil, early kind of foilish cover from back when Steve Epting did the art. How awesome is Steve Epting? Underrated artist. Used to do some Avengers. A lot of great Avengers stuff. Well, Superman and Lois. Comics. I had, of course, these classics too for $1. Not bad. What's in my Justice League? No, that's Superman. I buried it. That's all Superman. Some Justice League International, some more Action Comics. I'll get to the bottom of this. There we go. Let's cut it off right about there. I think. And then we'll do another video for some more. This one's running long. This one's running very long. Some JLA, got some Blue Beetle. That's a classic cover. That was like one of the first JLAs that I bought as a kid, and I had no clue what I was looking at because these were not the characters I knew. JLA 33, some Guy Gardner there. $38, $39, $40, $42. 45. They really focused on Guy Gardner a lot here. 48. 49. We can skip a few to 54. Oh, there's 53, never mind. 55. So some Captain Atom in the middle of that one. 56. Got a Maxwell Lord cover. That one's pretty cool. Martian Manhunter and Blue Beetle. Guy Gardner quitting the Justice League. Justice League number 69. It's got a early Doomsday. And then I picked up this one here of Lobo and Guy Gardner, cover number 19, which is the reverse of the other one where Lobo has him by the shirt collar. And I know I have that one. I got them both at the same time for $1 each. Got to be here somewhere. I'm losing stuff. Here's one. Wow, I can't find it. That's awful. Another JLA. I'm losing stuff. That's what you get for not being organized. So I'll do that. I'll get organized, and I will show that one maybe in my next video. Guys, this one ran really long, but I was really excited to show you everything I had going on. And I'm going to do this again soon. Yeah, if you got to the end of this video, congratulations. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. See you in the shorts.